Every time I take a trip on a plane, I ask my friend Vicky if she'll take our two cats if we don't make it back. She lives in a huge house in the country. The White House might be bigger, might be. No, I'm exaggerating. But it is big, and even though she has no children, she and her husband have 4 bedrooms. So, I always figure since they have two cats already in a house that size, what are two more? And of course, we always make it back, so far, and I call her and let her know that we've returned safely. Of course, I have a better chance of being run over by a car or a bicycler or being in a car accident than I do in dying in a plane crash, but I never call her every time I leave my apartment to ask her to take the cats if I don't make it back from the supermarket, or the library, or from taking a walk, or choking to death in a restaurant, or at a movie theater getting a piece of candy stuck in my throat. It's only when I go on a plane, but somehow it just seems death could always be sitting in the seat next to you on a plane in a way that you don't think of it. Walking next to you on your way to the drugstore, that's too mundane. But that's how it usually happens. Like this woman in the building next to ours comes downstairs to take her dog for a walk, and she drops dead on the sidewalk in front of her building. The woman, not the dog. She didn't know that death had traveled down the elevator to the lobby and out the front door with her, and she'd made no arrangements for the dog in case. Right before she left her apartment that last time, she didn't call or email or text a friend to see if they'd take her dog in case she dropped dead in front of her building. And she should have thought about that, because she was overweight, and I'd see her sitting on a bench in front of a store down the street, or even just sitting there, she'd be huffing and puffing and red in the face. She obviously was not in good health. And for weeks after her untimely and shocking death, people were trying to find someone to take her dog. Why didn't you have a backup plan in case? We'd ask someone close to us to take our cats in case, and then get on the plane or go to the supermarket and hope for the best. Because it could happen to any one of us at any moment. The only moment we have is this one, not the one before, because that's gone. And certainly not the one after this moment, because really that's just hope. I know my friend Vicky thinks I'm being silly or alarmist, though she always says yes, she'll take the cats. I don't think I'm being silly or foolish. All those people who went to work or got on those planes on 9/11 thought they'd be home for dinner and watch some news after. They never thought, going to work or getting on those planes, that they'd be the news that day and for days after. They thought they had a future. Well, they did, just not a very nice future. But going to work that day or getting on those planes, they forgot that all they had was the then and the there and the now. So I'll just keep on asking my friends to take the cats in case. 'Cause you never know.